You're listening to Fireside Chats Without the Fires podcast, where customer experience enthusiasts are inspired by our weekly CX practitioners and thought leaders who share their insights and knowledge. And now, here are your hosts, Neal Toff and Paul Catherall.
Customer Experience World Games 2021, Fireside Chats Without the Fires, the official podcast voice of the CX World Games 2021. And we have a wonderful, fast LinkedIn Live session with Captain Annika Björck. How was my pronunciation, Annika? Did I nail it? I got it okay?
Yeah, thumbs up.
I'm so happy. Okay, good. That was the hardest part of this. Annika, welcome to our LinkedIn Live. You are a captain of the CX Heroes. We are so happy to have you. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us. As we have done with a few of the team captains and judges, we wanted to have a chance to feature you, introduce you to the players, the rest of the captains, and for those people that are maybe just paying attention on the sidelines that aren't necessarily participating in this current games, but they're interested. We know there's a lot of people out there that are looking in and paying a lot of attention to this. So you are a captain of your team, which is CX Heroes, which is amazing. You are also, I just learned, this is your third World Games that you've participated in, correct? You participated, if you could share the two different editions, which ones were they?
Participated in the last year, the first year of the Customer Experience World Games, which was an amazing experience. And then in fall, we had the UAE Dubai World Games, where I was a captain.
Amazing. So you're bringing lots of experience and enthusiasm to this, a three-time participant. I'm not sure, are there other three-time participants? I'm not sure that there are so many that have done all three of them.
Not sure. We'll have to ask Chris. I'm not sure who participated in, well, there's the LATAM edition where I did not participate, obviously, because I'm not in LATAM. But yeah, so a few of us are quite engaged.
Well, it's great to have you back. For those that don't know you or are not yet familiar with your work in CX, tell us a little bit about you. What is your claim to fame? What is your specialty or area of focus in CX?
My area of focus is actually to support CX professionals and CX leaders to get to the success and the impact that they want to have in their companies. I've been in that role for 15 years myself, and I figured that it doesn't make much sense to step in as a project leader, take on, move everything forward, and then leave again as a consultant. So my goal is now to support these people to build a great customer experience management team and customer-centric culture and do it themselves. So they're the face of CX in their company. So I'm only the background fairy. I'm there to support them if they have help or doubts or challenges or whatever. I'm there to support them with my experience, my knowledge, but they're the face of CX in their company.
I love that, the background CX fairy. By the way, on Annika's LinkedIn profile, she describes herself as mentor, lecturer, knowledge sharer, consultant, speaker for customer-centric change, and CXM. That is a wide, diverse set of activities, and we are so thrilled to know about you and learn more about you, of course, and the experience that you bring to the games. Let me ask you this question. Each team has now submitted. They've turned in their first submission. How did it go? Are you happy with what you submitted? With the CX Hero team submitted?
Yeah, very happy. We had a spurt in the first week. Amazing team. They jumped in, very creative, and we actually submitted our delivery. I think it was Friday night or Saturday morning. Not sure. So we were
early.
Really fast. We were early. Yeah. We're set. Everybody. We got into streams and everybody worked on their streams and it worked amazingly. Yeah, the team was on fire and still is on fire, and it's cool. It's great. Makes fun.
How would you describe your team? So in sports, we talk about it's an experienced team, veteran players that know the game and have been around a long time. Or maybe it's a young team that doesn't exactly know what they don't know, but they're full of energy, they're courageous, they're adventurous. How would you describe your team?
I think my team is quite diverse when it comes to experience. There's a good mix when it comes to them, and very diverse in their specialties. So one has more experience and knowledge in one side and the other one the other side. So it's actually complementing really, really well. And they're actually very creative and very solution oriented. So they jump into the challenge and really think very much solution oriented right away.
One thing we'd like to ask all of the participants is, why do you do this? Why do you participate in the CX World Games? I think hearing everyone's story and motivation is really fascinating. What particularly motivated you to come back for an additional time?
I think the main motive is really, I love when people give their time and their knowledge, especially when experts come together, give their time and knowledge to people that are in need or distressed. Like last year was a huge topic with COVID, with businesses struggling. And I love it when people just donate their time and their knowledge. It's such a good cause instead of just money. There's so many people we can help with our knowledge. And it might be a little thing for us, little ideas, little blips that make a huge difference to these businesses. And now it's all charities, something I really think is great. But just because there's so many things they don't know and we do know, and we have the experience, and if we can help them move forward and face their challenges they're having, that's great. That's perfect. That's what I love doing.
That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us. I want to do something different that we have not done with our previous guests. We're going to do this together with you for the first time. Thank you for your courage here. I'm going to put you on the spot. I have 3 rapid fire questions. I'll ask you the question and you respond with a fast answer. Maybe it's a 1-word answer. It's a very short answer. We're going to keep it moving quickly. 3 questions. Here we go. 3 CX questions. Number 1, here it comes. Ready? What is your favorite CX metric?
Ooh. I don't have a favorite one, but I actually like the NPS. I just don't like what companies may or do with it.
Good answer. That's a controversial one. We have so many people on different sides of that one. But all right, good answer. So NPS, but not necessarily what companies doing. We'll love it. We're going to explore that one in a whole different session at another time, but this is good. Here we go. Next question. What's more important? Employee experience or customer experience?
Just as important. It's not
equal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You heard it from Annika here. They're equal. Love it. Final question. Automation, self-service, or full service from a live human being in the contact center?
Depends for what. So many things.
It depends.
Yeah.
Come on, give us the one. What should we put? You're the CX person behind the scenes, the CX fairy behind the scenes, telling us what to do. Pick one. Automation, self-service, full service by the human.
I tend to full service. When it comes to CX, I tend to full service. But there's a lot that can be automated, and it makes the service even better. So, yeah, those are the 2.
Courageous. You're courageous. Thank you for answering those. I know they're tricky questions. They're not easy to answer and very short, simple.
Yeah.
Perfect. Wonderful. So here we go. We're going to wrap up today's LinkedIn Live. Once again, this is Annika Bjorck. I hope I pronounced it again my second time. And there we have Christopher Brooks logging in. If everyone can see Christopher Brooks. There he is. I'm not sure if he sees us. Hopefully there he is. Christopher Brooks, it's wonderful to have you. We're just wrapping up here, but we're not concluding unless we hear something from you. Share some knowledge, share something with us as we have Annika, Captain of CX Heroes, with us.
Hi, Annika. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Chris?
Loving your submission, for the first challenge, both the efficiency and the quality. You don't always get the 2, but it was in early and it was of high quality. So I'm not judging it. So I can say how wonderful it was. It's down to the judges to see what they think. But you seem to have a great team there, so well done.
Yeah, it's an amazing team. Yeah, they're doing a cool job. Yeah, very engaged.
Neal, delightful session as always. Thank you so much. I did want to just announce something that's really exciting that's starting next week and going to be running for the rest of the games, if I may.
Of course, please take it away.
So these are the players' learning lectures. So one of the things that we know that the players love is learning from each other, new tools, techniques, ideas, different cultures. And we wanted to harness that somewhat. So what we're actually doing this year is we've got 4 learning lectures lined up. We contacted players and said, hey, if you want a platform to come and share a topic that you're knowledgeable about and you think the other players will benefit from, then let us know. And we had 4 people put their hands up. So we have Nate Brown is going to be giving a lecture. Very excited about that. We have Aleida Vargas Alvarez, who's going to be giving a lecture as well on customer satisfaction. We've got Gustav Inhoff, who's going to be giving a lecture on what it's like to lead a CX function. And then we've got Heidi Stone, and I'll be chaperoning her for a lecture on wellness experience. So 4 very different topics, but very much in the spirit of allowing those who participate to learn from others with feedback to see if they are well received. And if they are, we'll make it a new addition to the games going forward.
Wonderful. Yeah, Chris, thank you for sharing that with us. You heard it. Those that are participating, you are going to have access to the 4 learning lectures by 4 different participants. And it sounds like each topic is wonderful and certainly pertinent to what we do in CX. Thank you. Thank you for the update. Any final words as we wrap up today? We're so thrilled to have had Annika and a drop-in by Christopher. But Christopher, I'm going to give you the last word here. Your call.
Well, I'd just like to say thank you to all those who are participating. Neal Shah will be grateful for the entries for the Stress Management Society. The second challenge has gone out now. It's a very emotive one. Lady who runs the charity, Ashley, is doing an incredible service for those who are going through bereavement or will be going through a bereavement. She really needs our help. Do have a look at her website, I would say to all the players. And we never ever say this, but I'm going to recommend you actually donate onto her website so you can get the user experience, because this challenge is about the user experience. So for no other reason than you get to kind of experience it firsthand. But good luck to all the players with this second challenge. We're really counting on you. And if it's anything like some of the entries coming for the first, then, you're going to smash it out of the park. The games truly have begun.
As Christopher Brooks said at the beginning, let the games begin, and the games certainly have begun. By the way, among the judges that we've had the chance to talk with, there is some big talk. We heard Dodkins set the bar very high. Sharon Boyd is not letting him get away with that. We had Justin Robbins on recently, and Nate Brown weighed in that Justin's going to have a great team. And I got Annika here. I think she's good. She's putting together a heck of a team. I'm going to be paying attention to how she does. This was a wonderful session to spend time together. Christopher, thank you for joining us. Annika, we wish you the best of luck. We're certainly cheering you on. We're rooting for you. We look forward to having more conversations, more interactions with you, and we're not letting you get away with just those one-word responses on those rapid-fire questions. We're going to pick your brain more and more about that, and we're going to find out more and more about the CX fairy behind the scenes. There's a lot more to discover there. Thank you for being a great guest, Annika. Again, best of luck to you. Christopher, thank you so much for your... Thank you so much, Christopher. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for the updates.
Thank you, Neal. Thank you, Paul. Thank you all.
Wonderful. Fireside Chats Without the Fires, concluding CX podcast voice session, LinkedIn Live today. CX World Games 2021. The games have begun. Thank you for joining us.
The episode is over, but the conversation continues. Please rate and review us in Apple Podcasts. Post a comment and subscribe to stay on the leading edge of customer experience. To get in touch or be a guest, follow us on Twitter @ChatsFires or on LinkedIn or in your podcast repository of choice. Thank you.